What is up, awesome? This is Unofficial here. Welcome back to another episode of Dramatical Murder. Reconnect us today. Oh boy. Well, if you also follow me on social media, then clearly you know what I'm going to do next. That was terrible in a lot of ways, I know, but I can't help it because I'm excited because we're going to be doing Clears Drought next. And trust me, awesome ones, I do read the comments, and you awesome ones, I would say definitely most of you, just from like the naked eye, said that, as we go to Clears Drought right now, that you want me to start off with his bad end. So guess what? We're going to be choosing the Faded Umbrella. So we just get the bad end out of the way. We want happy memories to end it off with Clear. And that's understandable because Clear's adorable. But this bad end, now, if you also don't remember, this bad end is like, man, it was just weird. It was weird. Like, it kind of was a bad end, but it kind of wasn't. Like, Aoba was all chained up, if you remember, but he was definitely happy about it. Now, he could have been brainwashed for all we know, but it didn't sound like he was exactly, if you know what I'm trying to say. This was different than, like, Noises and everybody else's, from what I remember. Like, I know for sure he didn't enjoy Meeks. I don't think he enjoyed Noises either. And he definitely... Kojaku's. Did he enjoy Kojaku? Well, he did, but that was Desire Aoba. The Aoba that we all know and love didn't like it. Well, he didn't really even exist, so I feel like this is like the only time where the Aoba we all know and love actually loves the bad end. Anyways, you probably remember, maybe you don't. If you don't, go check it out. I made that video like almost a year ago now, which is crazy. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin Clear's bad end. Oh, I don't want to see Cleared be all... Oh, I don't know. I think you Awesome's okay. I know Aoba's okay with it, probably. He wants to see him a little bit more kinkier, or should I say, minkier. That was terrible in a lot of ways. Oh, man, I remember this like yesterday. It's been so long, Awesome Ones. Seriously. Like, I miss Clear's route. It was my favorite route by far. He's probably my favorite character, too. Like... This is too adorable. Like, I love Clear so much. And it made it even more special because, like, nostalgia, you know? It's just, Clear was my first. Not in that way, but he was my first. And he was amazing. I love Clear. Anyways, though, let's see his diabolical self and see him get all a little bit, you know, let's see him get a little bit minky. Oh, back there, Master, I wanted to save Aoba-san. I seemed to try to stop my siblings, but it stopped midway and I fell to my knees. Oh, no, it didn't work. My song wasn't good enough. Toa's will was too strong. I broke the key lock in my head of my own volition, but it seemed that it wasn't enough. Man, fucking Toa, man. And screw the Alpha Clears. Screw them all. Well, they're going to screw us either way, so we're screwed either. We're screwed in a lot of ways. Oh, man. What if this bad route ended up being like Vitries? Like, all three Clears join in. Like, oh my. Poor Aoba. Or good Aoba. If he likes it, then all the power to him. But, I don't know. Anyway, my siblings took me afterwards. And, of course, Aoba-san, too. Oh... My poor Clear! Once they collected him, he became Toa's test subject. Aoba-san was a person who could manipulate people's minds. Toa wanted that so bad that he would rip his throat out. We were just imitations of that. To our fingertips, to our toes, to each strand of hair. He studied every corner of Aoba-san's body, immersed himself within it. But I couldn't save Aoba-san. I can't act against him, even if I wanted to. Unable to move a finger when I collapsed, all I could hear was Aoba-san screaming my name. His voice grew farther and farther away. The voice of the person I loved. My body was completely frozen. No matter how hard I struggled, I couldn't do anything. All I had was my consciousness. A mere imitation with only a consciousness. Aoba-san, I wanted to save you. I wanted to protect you. I wanted to become human. Excuse me, I'm not garbage. I'm a beautiful human being. Oh, wanna-be human being. That's a depressing way of saying it, but he kicked my body, facing me upward. The ceiling was even wider than the appearance of my siblings. They both picked me up on my shoulders. They were probably going to dispose of me for good this time. I wouldn't be able to see Aoba-san again. Just once more. I wanted to sing the jellyfish song. Ew, don't say it like that. Aoba-san. I wanted to see you, Aoba-san. You're my only master. Aoba-san. I'm sorry for not being able to do anything. Aoba-san. I want to hug Clear and just help him out. He's so innocent, you know? I think I almost shedded a tear. Man, it's just so depressing because he's just full of innocence. Well, not anymore. In a second from now, he's not going to be innocent, but he's just so full of innocence, you know? He's just like a little child with, like, like a man's body, practically. In other words, kind of like Big. Like, well, he is very big, I think, if I remember correctly. But like, seriously, like, the movie Big. That's what I'm talking about, you know, when Tom Hanks. Okay, anyways. It happened after Aoba-san and I were taken to my siblings. I really thought I was going to be trashed. But after an inspection, I was deemed salvageable and was repaired. For days, they shut down my consciousness and restored my body. Oh. No, not evil. Not evil, Clear. Please. The next time I opened my eyes, something felt different. But I wasn't able to put it into words. I felt as if there was now a large black cover concealing something. It left me unsettled. It was starkly apparent at first, but I slowly came to forget it. What? Our master. 2 months passed since Toa retrieved us. Today is the special day I've been waiting for. The truth is that I asked for it right away, but Toa wouldn't allow it. But today, he finally did. Oh no. While I hum along in the research area, someone calls out to me from behind. Seriously, if I ever have my own evil lab, I would love to have a bunch of Clears around. They would just be so adorable singing, you know? Or humming in this case. I just imagine, like, Clear just, like, skipping along with his umbrella, just humming. Oh, it's so Disney-like. That's just adorable. But even if he is diabolical now. Alpha stands there.
Yeah.
Now you accept me? Why now? He speaks with the same grin on his face. I regard him silently.
兄さんは旧型だから、どんなに手を入れたところで僕たちと全く同じにはならないんだろうけど、でも昔よりは全然いいだろう。壊れてた頃よりさ。
Well, at least he's nicer than before.
さあな、昔のことなんてもう忘れた。
Oh, his memory is gone. Well, actually, some of it's. I think he remembers some of it. Because, yeah, if I remember. Gosh, it's literally been so long for me, Awesome Ones, I kind of forgot. But I remember this correctly, though. That Clear did remember. Because I remember in the original Bad Route. That I remember there's a piece of dialogue. There's a certain piece of dialogue that said that the one request he had for Toa was to see Clear, or not Clear, I'm sorry. The one request Clear had was for Toa, that all he wanted was just to see Aoba every day. And I'm assuming that's the case, that Toa, this is a day where he's going to allow that, but there's going to be a catch to it, I think. That's what my prediction is, but I think that's an obvious one. I'm like 99.9% sure that's the case. Alpha's voice rises in amusement.
昔のことは忘れた？本当に？あいつのことは覚えてるのに？
And that too. Yeah, that little small fragment. Man, that's cruel. I'm pretty sure Toa did it on purpose. Assuming he did adjust his memories. Oh, what a cruel bastard.
兄さんの偽マスターだった。あいつ。
No, he'll always be my master. Oh, damn, he's pissed.
もうボロボロなんだろ？散々遠いにあちこちいじられてるらしいからね。
Wait, Alpha Clear, what do you mean by playing with them too much? Don't forget, Vaichai was sort of working with Toa, so I am a little bit nervous what they mean by, played with them too much. Oh my god. I hope not in that way.
この間ちらっと見たけど、あんまりにも痩せちゃってるから、てっきり死んでるのかと思ったよ。
Did they, like, take all the juices from him? Did they eat all the cake? How dare they? They're not sharing any of it. Clear, you must pump some fluids in him. You must do something. It sounds terrible, but he needs something in him. Does Clear even have fluids? Well, he does, but are they like... Well, they must be nutritious because, I mean, he is a robot after all, or android, or whatever you want to call Clear. I mean, you would think, like, the fluid they put him in was, like, very nutritious for something. I don't know. It's a future. Come on. Did he slap him? Oh, I slapped him across the cheek, leaving him surprised, but he quickly regroups with a crooked smile and a chuckle. Damn, Clear. Damn, that was awesome. No pun intended. Promise from Toei, I bet. Interest signs in Alpha's eyes, his neck bent. Oh no, this is where it all happens. Well, he was this close to developing human feelings, but he failed. He failed singing this jellyfish song. He takes a step back with a thin grin on his face. Yeah, he's not as innocent. Well, he is innocent. He still acts innocent. He looks innocent. I don't know. Clearly always looks innocent. I'm just going to keep using that word because that's literally the only thing I can think about. I guess he's more serious, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, this Clear is more serious than the other one. The other one was just funny, adorable, and all the above. What's wrong with stinking like a human, huh? Well, you're insulting Aoba-san, so I'm not sure about that. I turn away to avoid any further conversation and walk down the hallway. Oh no. I don't really hate Alpha, but I don't like him. He's just a model made after I was, that's it. It seems like I felt differently about them earlier, but I forgot all of that. I had a lot of errors before, so my operating software was upgraded during my repair. All the errors were related to my memory, so they're vague now and slowly fading away. But whatever. I have different priorities right now. I think we all know what his main priority is right now. And that is to have a piece of that Aoba cake and get a piece of that booty and get in the Kojakas. Okay, I'm getting a little too excited maybe. Just a bit. I know you awesomes are excited, so I'm excited too. I need to go see him now. Oh my goodness. By the way, do you like the old school look? I call this old school because I don't wear this hat as much as I used to, but I love it still. It's so comfortable. A little itchy, but still comfortable. I walk down the hallway to a strong, heavy door, unlocking it and entering the small room within. Oh, the ball, like right here. Just there you go. That's better. Is he on life support? I hear the beeping of regulatory systems. The room is just like the hallway, completely white. Even the air carries a controlled, empty clarity. In the center of the room lies a bed with tubes and wires attached all over. What type of tubes? Don't tell me it's Uppus. No. As I walk into the silent room, I approach the side of the bed, and there is someone more beautiful than anyone. How thin his arms are, and the amount of tubes pricking into him is almost unbelievable. It looks tragic, painful, yet it's so beautiful. He's like a glass doll. If one were to touch him, he would break. I stare at him in fascination as time marches on. With my gaze set solely on him, I lose track of the minutes. When I call his name, his eyelids flutter. His dim eyes gradually open and captivate me. They've lost color, looking like rayless clouds. On his face? Okay, that was inappropriate. Like, see, like, is it really a bad end? Well, I regret to find out, because we need both, like, sides to be content with the situation. You know what I'm trying to say? That makes... I don't know. I'm really iffy on this, like, being a bad end, in a sense. Like, That's not creepy at all. Little yandere like, but anyway, seriously though, like, Aoba, if he's seriously okay with it, I remember him being okay with it in the last, in that, in the original bad ending, like, and obviously Clear, like, being the only one who gets to take care of him and always watch over him, like, that's the best situation possible, I think, assuming, again, we're not sure yet if Aoba still really does love him. Aoba-san slowly blinks and looks elsewhere. You know how badly I want to sing the song Mine now? Taylor Swift. Anyways, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it unless he says it again. Moisture, oh my god, that word, pulls at the corner of his eyes, then slips down to his cheeks. I brush his bangs aside before kissing his forehead. He must be happy. He's even shedding tears. He's overjoyed. But it's not enough. This isn't the end of it. Please just wait a little longer. Soon you'll be... Aww. I removed the tubes, wrapping his deteriorating, immobile body in a white blanket. It's like a white cocoon. I hold him up and carry him into a different room. Oh, just like he's carrying a princess. That's adorable. See, how can I feel like this is a bad end? It's just adorable. So much cuteness involved there. I'm gonna smile or be disgusted. I'm not sure yet. But like the others, this one is pure white. But instead of a bed, there's a stainless steel table in the middle. Oh, that's uncomfortable. I gently place him down on it. I dress him in patient's clothing and admire his beautiful thin legs. This room was once empty, but it was small and never used, so it was given to me. Everything in here is why I prepared for this day. This table too, and the tools left on it. I can't leave it too bright for Aoba-san, so I dim the lights. Oh no, he's gonna use tools on him. What type of tools? Like, are you literally talking about surgical tools? Because that's kind of messed up. I hope I hope it's like more safer than that. The metal tools and table glint under the silvery glow. Oh. Aoba-san calls out to me helplessly. I touch his cheek in response. Oh man, he's in the Minky mood right now. Aoba-san was brought here as a test subject for Toei, but I was able to get permission for this after he had collected all the data he needed. Of course, this will be a permanent result, so I wasn't given complete freedom. But with regards to eyes, Aoba-san's older brother was the... I'm trying to do a clear voice, the best I can, I'm sorry. Was the better subject of study, so I've been permitted to do this procedure. Aoba-san's voice is far more important.
Aoba-san, ちょっとだけ我慢してくださいね。もしかしたら
What are you gonna do to him, Claire?
痛いかもしれません。
Well, at least he's warning him. Like, how can I feel like this is a bad end? Suddenly, color sparks within his eyes. His thin body struggles to escape, so I push him down and secure numerous spells from the table across him. Oh no, this is turning 50 Shades of Clear. It's official. Camera shot, I know. It's gonna be, I'm not sure if you're happy and excitement or you're scared like me right now, because unfortunately I saw 50 Shades of Grey, and 50 Shades of Clear is gonna be a little bit more intense. Just a bit more intense in that movie. Oh my god. Okay, Clear, I hope you're not too intense now. Please don't. We don't want any biting. At least there's gonna be no biting involved. I'm talking about you, Kojaku, and freaking Noise. You two in particular. God, you two and biting and gnawing and all the above. Anyways, his thin body struggles to escape, so I push him down and secure numerous belts on the table across him. I already know I read that. I'm sorry, but I had to. He's weak, so he won't be able to resist with these. As he tries his hardest to squirm away, I tenderly hold down his forehead with one hand. It's okay.
人間っていろいろな感覚機能を持っていますよね。でも特に視覚からの情報に頼っているんじゃないかって思うんです。
I think that's true.
食べ物を食べる時も鼻を塞いだらもちろん目隠しをして食べても何の味かわからなくなることがあるんだそうです。
Wow, okay, Clear watches a lot of YouTube apparently. He's been watching a lot of Good Mythical Morning with their hats, the see thing and sniff. And then there's like also the blind. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, Clear watches a lot of that. I'm already sure of that.
それだけ視覚で判断しているってことですよね。目でこの味だって頭に理解させてから食べているってことですから。
Yep, there it is. I mean, that's official. Clear watches a lot of YouTube.
つまり外界との窓である視力を断ってしまえば 青葉さんは不必要な情報を入れることがなくなるってことになります。青葉さんにとって必要な情報は僕のことだけでいいんですから。
And honestly, I don't mind that at all. In fact, I approve that.
それでいろいろ考えたんです。痛いのはかわいそうだし、麻酔をかけようかどうしようか迷ってたんですけど。
Oh, Clear, please don't tell me. Oh, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me he loves pain. Please don't tell me he does.
やっぱりやめました。
Oh,
痛みを伴った方がなくした実感が湧くでしょう。
thank you, Clear. You actually have still innocence in you. You still care about Aoba. Thank you. Oh my goodness. The other three, on the other hand, chopping the head, biting the other head, and chewing and gnawing on the other head. Like, come on. Oh my goodness. At least Clear has some decency.
その感覚もすべて通り過ぎた上での青葉
Crystallize.
さんの結晶が欲しいんです。
I'm not gonna do that pun. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. If you vote for your Vocaloid fans, you probably know what I'm talking about. By the way, happy birthday, Gumi. That just reminds me. Anyways, though.
だから痛いと思いますけど、
It's a-
ごめんなさい。
Oh, well, at least you're warning me. Aoba-san seems to understand and now stiffens his body. While holding down his forehead, I lightly kiss both of his eyelids and then his lips. Oh.
それじゃ始めますね。
See, I can't help but say, oh, because this honestly doesn't feel like a bad end. This is adorable. I mean, he's doing it for the care of him. Like, would you rather have Aoba still be experimented on by Toa and everybody else, which scares the crap out of me thinking about it, with tubes on him and probably in him, taking his cake? Or would you rather have, like, live a life with Clear and Clear only? Think about it. I mean, seriously, think about it. Okay, pun was intended that time, but seriously, like, I would rather be with Clear, but, or dead, one of the two, but still, I don't know. I disinfect the skin around his eyes and turn on the light. His eyelids won't stop quivering. Not just his eyelids, his entire body is shaking. It's pitiful how thin his arms are. Hands and shoulders tremble. His teeth grind audibly against one another. I hold his hand to try and pacify him. It's okay, Aoba. You'll be okay, I promise. I take a hold of the scalpel. It's then that I notice his tears. As he endures the pain, sobs escape his throat. A weak voice sometimes crawls past his lips. I pity his figure. I pity the fool. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do it, but I pity his figure, thinking the feeling to be strange, and take the pointed tip of my scalpel to his eyes. Which scalpel are you talking about? You said tools earlier, and you are a robot or an android, so you could be talking about the scalpel down south, or you could be talking about the actual scalpel that you use for surgical purposes. Like, be more clear on that. No pun intended, but seriously. This is a brain fault that Aoba-san I always wished for. This is the first step. Oh no. Oh, that sounded painful. Where did he stab him at? The head? Which head are you probably wondering? Never know. Do I have to click again? After the procedure, I cover Aoba-san's eyes with a black cloth. Even if it were off, however, he still wouldn't be able to see. I leave him alone for some time to plan out when I'll take his other parts. It hurts to think about taking away his vocal cords and not being able to hear him again, but I decide to in the end, I believe that he doesn't need his voice in order to be the way I want him to be. Okay, now this is an actual bad, and it's against his consent. I'm pretty sure he blinded him. And not only that, but he's... Oh, Clear, no! I think he had a little bit more decency. Oh, at least this is the least trouble. I don't know. His voice can also control other people. It would be better to do away with it before it becomes a possible threat. It seems that Toa still needs his vocal cords for data, so I can't remove him yet. Some time remains before my wishes can be fulfilled. When I surgically remove Aoba-san's eyeballs... Oh my dear! Okay, I thought... Oh, I didn't want to think... Oh, no. Oh, Clear! Damn it! This was going all adorable. They had to make it like that to make it a bad end. Yeah, that's okay. It's a bad end. I don't think... No, it's not even close to being a good end now. Oh my god. I had to literally think about that for a second. Like, you know, sometimes you say something and then it kind of just doesn't go through your brain correctly. You're just thinking about it like, oh my god, I just read that correctly. That's literally what happened right now. Oh, poor Aoba. It seemed to be so agonized that harsh tears fell from his eyes. I can't imagine how does one cry without eyeballs. Sometimes he tried to push me away with the little power he had left. He groaned and ground his teeth, but soon enough went quiet. He wriggled now and then, but was silent most of the time. I didn't know he was a literal doll now, a sex doll. Oh, Clear, why? Oh. And with a sudden clink, he stopped moving, as if his strings were cut. I was anxious at whether he died or not, but it didn't happen. I only saw his resistance fade away. Oh. I learned how to be efficient about it, so the procedure had been time-consuming, but his body left me astonished. We really were completely different. The raw feeling of him made me think, so this is what a human is. Our eyeballs, our blood, and our nerves all come from something else. I'm a machine built by Toei. No matter how much I resemble them, I can't be a human. I can't be the same as Aoba-san. So I thought that I'd rather just make him the same as me. You know, I mean, at least that's the thing with, like, he's still innocent to a certain degree. Like, he still has a childlike mind. Like, he just wants to make him, like he said, he just wants to make him like himself. He wants to connect with them. Reconnect with them. That was... I had to. I'm sorry. It was intended as well. I had to do it. It was set up for it. But seriously, though, like, he still has that childlike feature in him. Oh, it's adorable, but I just want to tell him no. Like, you need to listen to Aoba-san. You two don't need to be alike to like each other. If I could make him anew, he would be something made like I was. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, at least Clear has a good intent. Like, if that makes any sense, like, he actually has his mind's in the right place to a certain degree, but he just doesn't know better. Like, Mink, it's kind of the same with Mink. Like, his mind was in the right place to a certain sense, but I think, I don't know. Mink was just a weird one. That one's just iffy all around, but I'm not going to go any further into that, but he'll become the same as me. I don't mean to kill him. Aoba-san was originally human, so he has to become someone like me to live on. He has to become solely mine, so he doesn't need something that gives him choice. He only needs the necessary parts, and there will finally be something man-made. He'll become my one and only Aoba-san. He'll be a realistic doll that looks like it could truly be alive. He'll surely become a doll's beauty brought to life. I'll keep his life locked away forever. He can become something all my own. Just the thought of it makes me happy. Well, it makes me painful. Aoba-san really is amazing. Humans are amazing. I can't become human, but humans can become like us. Aoba-san. So he pretty much turned not only into a sex doll, but he's also turning him into a freaking android. Because I think that's correct. Half human, half robot is an actual android. So Clear, I guess, is technically just a robot then. Thinking of it like that, but I could definitely be wrong. I'm always seeing this dream. What is it? What's this dream, Clear? Clear? It starts out as white, but suddenly turns black. Is that the thing that Toa did to you? If I remember right? That black thing? He was talking about someone putting black on him? It's blocking out his memories, I'm sure. I think that's what that means. I think that's what Toa exactly did to him. I could be wrong, though. In a white room, with tubes throughout my body, the sound of electronic monitors, the sound of my breathing, and a frail heartbeat. I'm surrounded by the room, stuck in a white dream. I don't know when it will end, or how long it lasted. It's white, even when I open my eyes, so I don't know what it is, and what isn't a dream. But I like the gentle white in the dream more than the white in reality. We agree with you, whoever is speaking. I'm assuming that was Clear. Or, no, that's probably Aoba, but it's Aoba. Clear. I dozed off into a dream when Clear came for me too. He smiled for me. It was almost like a dream. I was so happy. Sometimes the color of emotion streaked across the white in my mind. That vivid color would surge boldly forward. Through the blur of tears, I looked up at Clear's face. It was the exact same smile that Clear I knew had. But I think I already realized it deep down. This was not the Clear from back then. This was of Toa's design. I knew that, but with my heart and my mind torn to pieces, I couldn't think of anything. Hopelessly, I'd given up on this world with no willpower to spare. I could do nothing but accept the reality I was faced with. I felt slightly uncomfortable hearing Clear's voice again after such a long time. It was the same yet different. The uneasiness grew and grew until... No, I don't want this from Aoba's perspective. No, I don't want... The eyes, you can't... I just can't. I can't. It totally seems... It reminds me of Dead Space 2, and it reminds me of like a Final Destination situation. To a certain degree. Anyways. I was on that cold table. Emotions swelled up within me once more as I lay there frozen. Yet, all the while, I thought to myself, I knew it'd be like this. I knew that he was different from the Clear of the past. When I realized this, my dream turned from white to black. Aoba. Oh, man. Okay, now it has that Silent Hill, like, type of fucking sound right now in my ears. That's creeping me out. You know what this sounds like? God, actually, I'm just gonna praise the brilliance of this. It sounds like a freaking violin that's just not working. It sounds like music that's not working, and it kind of represents Clear right now. It's not properly working. Anyways, it's so loud, but it fits the situation perfect. Anyways, let's go on. In prime sensation, the sound of nerves became torn. Oh, don't say it like that. Oh, a touch. It reminds me of the book between a rock and a hard place, and also reminds me it's based off the movie, or the book's based off the movie 127 Hours. I think that's what it's called. But pain, like a close flame, rip. Yeah, rip. Overflowing with tears, or rather, the vision under my eyes bleached red. An awful buzzing in my ears became my body. It was like my eyes either open or close. Different colors would flash in my vision. Please don't be a jump scare. Please don't be a jump scare. Jesus Christ. I can't handle that. God, that was tense. I am sweating right now. Like, no joke. That was seriously tense. Like, you can't see it, but like my hands are freaking sweating. My whole body is like, ooh. Like, that was uncomfortable, but it was so, ooh. That was so good, but so, oh. Maybe you understand what I'm saying, and I lost my sense of reality. I think I struggled and screamed. It's all a blur now. With that, light never entered my world again. I was trapped in darkness. I knew that I wouldn't be able to see, and I thought of biting my tongue off and dying. I didn't know what else I could have done. I barely feel anything anymore. I felt like I was ensnared in a barbed wire at the bottom of a pit. I thought I'd die, but I stopped. Clear's face suddenly came to mind. Maybe Clear was right. You really don't need your eyes. No, we all need our eyes. What am I talking about? Oh, I remember this. This was so adorable, but I don't know how to feel right now. His happy face, his sad face, his moments of slight embarrassment, the voice he'd call me, Aoba-san, with. His voice is the same. It might be the tone or the sound that's different, but it's definitely Clear's voice. He tried to save me and thrust a knife into his own head. Even though he did that, we were caught by Toa. Our feelings never came through. Lumping all of that together, and then considering Clear's feelings up until now, I couldn't go against them. What can I do in turn for Clear? What can I do for him after he tried so hard? There was only one thing I could do. Fulfill his wish. Oh, I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I should be mad or happy, or it's all of the feelings. I feel sad. Like, it's seriously all of the above right now. I don't know how to feel. What do you Oswins feel right now? Because I don't know how to feel. That's what I came up with. There was no anesthesia when he removed my eyes, making the agony unbearable. But I remembered that it was all I could do. I let go of all the resistance. I can't see anything now. Whatever happens to me from here on out, I can't do anything. I'm stuck forever in this darkness. Thinking about it now, I gave up on myself a long time ago. It was when my dreams turned to black, and now I'll become something for clear. My world will only become him. Eel. I don't know if it's Eel. Is it Eel? I don't know. I feel so conflicted right now. I feel extremely conflicted. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's Eel. Sort of, maybe. It's probably not Eel, but there's a part of me that says it is Eel, but I don't know. I have nothing else I could do for him. If that's what Clear says he wants, then... Oh... This is like sad and depressing, but happy, and it's not even really angry. It's just sad, depressing, and happy, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Then I lost consciousness somewhere. I was in my black dream. Oh my. This is a lot to take in. It really is. With the completion of the procedure, some time passes by. Oh no, behind bars. An awesome one. We're gonna stop it here. But I did hope you enjoyed this episode of Dramatical Murder Reconnect. Clear's bad in route. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and share the video. Enjoy the subscribe. I'll say let's do some later with some more Dramatical Murder Reconnect. If and only if we hit 110 likes on this video. If we do that, I'll have a video out tomorrow along with Danganronpa tomorrow. And I'll see you later tonight, really late tonight, with, I forgot what it was called, so Elemental Beyond the Void. Of course I didn't forget. As we see if Asota will escape. And if you also already have it, go check out Danganronpa. It's a great series, great game. I think you'll enjoy it in case you want to check it out. And I did say I was going to start my mini-series, but now I just don't know when. I'm playing all my friends. It's all my fault. But anyways, until then, I'll see you all soon later, okay? Love ya. Don't forget to stay awesome.